TV. I am Hucko, your host, talking more about Guardian games. Today's the last day. Yay! Finally. So, everyone's talked about Guardian games, talked about Crucible, talked about the Seraph Towers. We got more of the Seraph Towers coming along. We have Iron Banner coming up tomorrow. Everything is exciting. I am grateful that Guardian Games is going to be done today. Did I find the event fun? Not really. Did I find it challenging? About as challenging as Scorn, which really means just annoying. Mainly because Guardian games, like the Scorn, and in my opinion, the Taken in general, or anytime you try to mutate an army by combining it with other elements of other armies, um, in Destiny that is, by the way, it you take a really great activity like say Gambit. Now, Gambit works with the Taken because it fits within the whole narrative. The Taken are not that unbalanced. We're used to them. They're an expected enemy. They're workable. Their tactics and strategies are not overwhelming. Whereas with the Scorn, I've always felt that the Scorn were fun. They were challenging. We're going to come back. We're going to come back. I play a hunter, but it's go our way. And I'm probably not the only hunter who felt this, but after a while I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do the bounties, the daily bounties because I want to just go ahead and the weeklies and just get the materials and the gunsmith parts off of it. And that's kind of all I really did. I mean, I was playing my Titan simply because that way when I logged in the following day I got gold tier materials, which was an enhancement core. Okay, a free enhancement, but really, and honestly, not all that efficient. You can get 4 enhancement cores a day off of every character if you just do the gunsmith bounties, and those things are super freaking easy. They are satisfying, and I find them to be more enjoyable because I can go anywhere, do any activity, and they complete. And that's what I think bounties really should be. This is going to be the kernel of this conversation here for right now. Is bounties have a tendency to take a really good, balanced activity and make it bad. It's kind of like, you know how you have like your favorite condiment, okay? Like, say for instance, your favorite condiment is, I don't know, Dijon mustard. And it goes on almost every sandwich you make. It goes into your salads. You've even put it over ramen and it tasted fantastic. Would you put it on pizza? Maybe. Would you put it on eggs? I don't know. I know some people who put mustard on their eggs. But after there's certain points in certain places, it doesn't work. It doesn't fit. Guardian games, conceptually speaking, okay, it's an activity, but mechanically speaking, it was just fucking ridiculous. So I'm gonna be quiet now while I try to not die here. Oh my lords. Where the hell? Okay, there he is. Oh, he's AFK. Whatevers. Wow. I got colonied. I got colonized. Oh, cool. I can be out of void now. You can turn this I bet I could say the Lord's Prayer in the time it takes for Bungie to let me access my character's inventory on their servers. That's really a pain. I'm not gonna let... Yeah, you can... Yeah. Seriously. Anyway, so... Yeah, just a shout out to Bungie. I'll tag this appropriately. Hopefully it gets their attention. But, next time you guys do something that, spins off of... other activities, you do a special event that utilizes other activities, you should probably, guys, think about how it's going to impact the people who play that activity on a regular basis. Yeah, it's great to have an event that introduces players to new activities, but at least you guys learned that you can't drag us kicking and screaming into raids. If we don't want to do the raids, we're not going to do the raids. And it's just Wow, did he teleport? Where is he? Where is he? What the hell? He was in that corner, then he was gone. Okay. I couldn't even see the gamer tag. Oh, and I couldn't make it out. That's too bad. Alright, I'm gonna throw some grenades. There we go. I think that's a lot. Nope, he survived again. Lordly Doc. Right? Wait, what? We have a Harry Potter here. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Yeah, Lordly Doc 98. Oh, he's got that open fire team thing going on. Let's see what his stats are. Not the mobility. Oh, he's got the one-eyed mask. Okay. Nah. Yeah, this guy should be a freaking paper tiger. He's nothing but grenades. Come on. I should have been able to fucking one-shot him with my super. He was totally in that blast radius. But probably not cheating. Because we don't have cheaters in Destiny, you know? That sucks. Ow. Who was that again? Lordly Doc. Okay. Back of the mind. Alright. It's like the last place my bullet will go. Did I get him? Yee, I got him. Oh, I got my heavy back. Everybody likes to fly. I believe I can fly. Oh, that was a lot of heavy. Oh. I didn't see him. Hunter? Doing stealth? No, Titan. Invisible Titan. Maybe. Possibly. Who knows? Ooh. Spanish.
That shut them down.
Yeah, I guess it would. Well. Almost. It's a hammer! I got it. You're welcome. Badass dad. Not my dad! Oh. There's some badness happening here. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Well, it happens to every hunter. A little premature blade barrage. Now see, in Crucible, Guardian Games is great. I think that's fantastic. And I think Gambit should have been the Guardian Games arena for PvE. And honestly, you know, other things. I don't think Destinations should have been a bounty selection, but whatever. You know, I'm not going to judge that. No, I'm going to do a last-minute spoil sport kill. Wow, he still got me. Fuck off. Alright. Well...
Your life. Embrace that and fight again.
That's sad. I got top board. That's sad. I shouldn't have had top board. Damn, he did 30,590 damage. Lordly for sure. Alright, let's check to see what happens in the lobby. So, yeah. Like the forges, okay? When the new light happened, the forges were complete garbage for like about a week or two. But then everybody who played them, or was going for the Black Armory gear, knew what they were doing, you know, and things got back to the way they were before New Light. And we played forges like super crazy fast. Then Guardian Games happened, and the first thing I noticed was that people were in the forges because it was lots of enemies and low impact mechanics, and they were farming it. And so I'd go in thinking I'm going to complete my weapon frames, because, you know, I do stock weapon frames on a regular basis because I do forges. So, I should have some in here already. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I've got a few, gunsmith frames going on. I'm not really going for this because I'm doing the bounties for the Guardian games, and yeah, I just got really really frustrated. So finally, I grabbed a couple of guys that I knew, and we went in, and we not only did he get all of his achievements for the triumphs for the Guardian games taken care of. This guy I went in with, um, and but we got the forge completed, and you know, and it was great. And I was like, yeah, well, I know today's the day we're going to farm for Mindbender, but let's go try doing a forge that'll help you get your achievements done. Blah blah blah. And yeah, the game does work way better when you've got a fire team you work with, but not everybody has these access to. I mean, if I get up at 6 a.m., I gotta wait till practically noon before any of the guys I play with are actually on the game. So, and I want to play before noon because after noon I plan to do other things. I know we're in a quarantine right now. We're not supposed to be going places, doing stuff like that. But I have other hobbies, and I have other tasks that I like to take care of. Like I don't know, make artwork to sell online so I can make money because that's a thing. Because nobody subscribes to my channel, and I don't get Patreon off this or anything else. Because I barely even get 2 views after 3 months. But anyway, so that's kind of the throw out that I wanted to do, which is talking about the impact of special events on rituals, as the Bungie likes to call them. And there's been some TWAB talk, and there's been some reaction videos, all in regards to the you can be able to select them from your director, which is fantastic. I kind of recall that back in Destiny 1 we did that for a brief time. Um, that bounties are not going to be so heavily weighted in the game's activities. Yay. That means I can actually load the character I want, play the activity I want, and feel like I actually did something. Uh, because video games are entertainment, and entertainment can it can entertain you, provide some escapism, maybe even educate you a little bit, inform you about something you don't know, maybe help you see things from a different perspective. Not necessarily change your mind on an idea, but give you the sense that okay, you have this perspective, and it's not going to change, but it is valuable to understand and see things from another side of the coin of the room because your the way you feel about something is perfectly cool, but you should always be respectful and mindful of how other people might feel about it as well, because the whole point of working together as a team, because it's all about community for Bungie and it's all about the team for Bungie, um, is to understand each person's perspectives. Now, some of us are grinders, some of us are farmers. I'm a binger. I'm a task-driven binger. Now, is that a euphemistic way of saying I'm a grinder? It can be from a perspective of a binger and of a grinder. Yeah, it does seem like I grind, and I do farm. But with me, like I've said so many times before in other videos, break it down. Binging is doing something and just totally losing track of everything else. Not worrying about what time it is, not worrying about how many times you've done it or how long you've been going at it. You're binging. I mean, that's what Netflix binging is. Binge and chill, which means something completely different, of course. Netflix and chill is I think the actual meme, but binging in video gaming is kind of what video gaming was, because in the older days of video gaming you had a handful of levels, um, and that's all that was. The reward was getting to the final level and fighting the final boss, and then getting faster, and doing more damage or evading more traps, speed running and things like that. That's kind of what video gaming used to be. I mean, when you played Pong, the reward was winning the game, whether against a computer or against a live opponent. Um, and I think that's why Destiny is so hung up on PvP, and why the game itself has become so, I would say, burdened by people who think that they have it in their rights to augment the experience in Destiny to provide them with a more secured result, a more consistent result for their efforts. I I can see the value, not the value. I can see the logic. No, not logic. I can understand the reasons behind the person wanting to do that, wanting to cheat. I personally don't think that it has a value in a game that is specifically designed to put you against a live thinking opponent.
Enjoy yourself, Guardian.
So, yeah, and then you throw an event like Guardian Games in there, and immediately it's just, yeah, you're just popping that water balloon with a hot poker, and everything is just going to go freaking everywhere. Did I not even get him? Okay, yeah, I did. That was a little bit... Oh, fudge. I wanted to see what the connections are here.
They just took the lead.
Yeah, pretty shitty. Yeah, here he is. He's got that open fire team thing. See, I think that lets me know that this is the guy that I'm connected to in the peer-to-peer network. And therefore, if his connection is not so good, my connection is not going to be so good. So, yeah, that's going to be sad. This is going to be a sad lobby. But I'm not going to let myself get tilted by it because it's PvP and yay, blow things up. Oops, I screwed that one bad. That's okay, because we're all just kind of running around doing crazy stuff. Okay, he's... Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I don't approve of cheating, and I think that if you really need to cheat to feel like you win, you probably shouldn't be playing, because that's just kind of like...
Double down.
I don't know. That's like, I want to win the election, so you kill all the opposition, or you discredit them, or you pie them off. Did you really win? Is that really winning? Is that even possibly considered a victory? And a lot of people would say that, well, you're not trying hard enough if you're not cheating. And I'd say that's kind of like admitting you suck on such a high level that you really need to cheat in order to, like, you know, get out ahead.
The battle is still close.
I'd be embarrassed. Whoa. I would be embarrassed. But anyway, so yeah, last day of Guardian Games. Super excited. Gonna be fun. Hotbox. Oh, dang. There was a Dutch oven. And I don't think I even killed anything. But we got power ammo on the bomb. Oh, yay. Okay, can't get the power ammo for some reason. What the hell? There we go. It's gonna be a fun time in the old town tonight. Ooh, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Huh? How was he able to still shoot me? That was bizarre. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. You know, yeah. Come on, come on, come on out, come on out.
5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
Did I get you? Yep, I got you. I like a game. I like that. I wish Mayhem was a thing every week. Even if it was just like 1 or 2 days. It doesn't have to be every day. It just has to be sometime. Wah! Wait, okay. Come on, I should get silver in this match. We should all get silvers. Timmy Two Thumbs just shows up, gets fucking reward. I don't know, I think that's... yeah. Oh.
I can feel that in my bones.
Really? I can feel that in my bone too. Did you throw all the grenades? Well, did you count them? Yeah, I count my grenades, asshole. Just like I count my ammo too. Why? Because I do.
Double down.
That's right, it's a double down.
You're in the lead.
Come on, dig down, babies. We can win this. Come on, dig down. Oh, 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 oh. This is still, nobody didn't get anything. I just got, I just ate a noble bomb. Nope, nothing there. Ooh, that's an orb. Yay. Oh, hey, that's special ammo. He's probably thinking to himself, fucking merciless? Really fucking merciless? How the fuck unconscious could I have been to get fucking killed by a fucking merciless?
Battle is still close.
be like, yeah, dude, that's cool. You go ahead and you take that nap. Oh, fog! Oh, what happens when you... Yeah, see, I used to play at Titan, so panic supers are a thing for me. I'm used to it. Nope. Do. Hammer of Soul. It's my favorite fish. Hammer of Soul, baby. Well, this is fish. Oh, I lose control when I hear Hammer of Soul. That's actually spun off of the Dead Milkman song by Filet of Soul. You should go check them out. Oh, dang it. Why am I running around with Merciless in my hands right now? This is like, okay. Damn. Ward of Dawn, Hammer of Soul, they're all going crazy right now. It's all kinds of Zergy. Let's see what we got here. Alright, somebody's working it. Oh, I got Silva! Now it's just about the kill. Yes, they have. The trick is to just trust. Use the Force, Hunter. Da 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 da. Hi, buddy. I don't know if I scared him out. See, that's the other thing too, is that everybody, it used to be like, you know, don't stand and challenge a charging Titan. But I'm like, okay, don't stand and challenge a charging psychotic hunter who used to main a Titan in Destiny 1. How's that? Yes, we won!
Your light is blistering. It's no wonder gods fall before you.
Fuck off, Shax. It's not a hard game. You don't need to cheat to get what you want or win. And don't get tilted by special events like Guardian games. Play your game. Did you know there's this super cool option in your quests that if you get something you like, look at that bounty, you're like, oh, I don't want that bounty. You know what you can do with that? Check it out. It's called Abandon. Now, I know most North Americans are raised to the idea that we don't quit, we don't back down, we don't give in. But there's a road in Hawaii where, you know, if two people meet up on the road, somebody has to back down. It's not quitting. You're not abandoning it. You're setting it aside because you're focused on a build that you're working with right at the moment. For instance, I'm not a humongous fan of the Night Stalker build anymore. I used to be totally all about this shit right here. You know, I was doing this all the time. I was doing this all the time. I was doing arrows. Didn't like, you know, I'm not a fan of the Night Stalker build. I like the Gunslinger one. That's my favorite. Right behind it is the Arcstrider. And again, like the Night Stalker, not a big fan. Really kind of just mained this idea right here. Boing. But I've gotten used to playing the Arcstrider now, and I've actually grown to appreciate it because you can do those melee spams, and those are like really fun if you get the timing right. And I think Guardian Games is kind of good in that respects, but I don't know. I got all of these Gambit bounties in here from this morning. I missed, my brain's all fracked up. I thought for sure I had to, you know what? It's a slow lobby. Let's go pick up some more. So yeah, don't get tilted by the tasks of an event. You know, it's the one event that I thought was really great, self-contained, had its own bounties to it. Really wasn't a grind because it was just so damn entertaining. It was just, well, for me, and the people that I played with, Sparrow Racing. You know, if they want to do an event, they want to, which class is the better? Who's going to win? Who's going to represent? Do Sparrow Racing and allow us to cast supers and throw grenades and do melees from our Sparrows. You know, do that. um, that would be lots of fun. Or do a rally race that where it's not just sparrows and that kind of thing. But yeah, the Guardian games, conceptually speaking, I think it was an okay idea. I think it has a place in the Destiny seasonal activities, but I do believe that how they constructed the bounties, uh, not as balanced as I think they might have believed they were. Um, because I found that my Titan could clear his bounties, her bounties, excuse me. I found that my Titan can clear bounties way faster than my Hunter. And I have not played a Warlock at all throughout this entire event. And I apologize because normally I do have all three classes. I main a Hunter, I sub a Titan, and I only begrudgingly pull out the Warlock when somebody really asks pretty please and nice. Um, because, he's a dick. Um, so yeah, and I don't play Warlocks because I just don't get the timing of them. That's just me. It's kind of like I could drive a Toyota stick, I could drive a Volvo stick, I could drive a Chevy stick, I could drive a Ford stick. But if you put me in a Mercedes with a standard transmission, there's something different about that for me. I don't. I know a stick. I know a manual transmission is a manual transmission, no matter what. But believe it or not, I can sense a difference. Um, and I don't know if it's the placement of the shifter or anything like that, or it's the way things line up in the transmission. Uh, but for the same reasons why there are certain foods that I mean I could cook pretty. You give me a recipe, and I could make. I can make pretty. Give me the recipe and the ingredients for something. I can make it. That's not a big deal. Give me a model kit and the instructions and the tools. I can make that. Not a big deal. Um, with time, I can paint pretty much anything. Um, and that's the thing. There's. I don't feel like there's a real limit as long as I've got the task and I've got the plans and I've got the resources and tools to complete. I can complete something about the warlock, and I can play a warlock. But something about the warlock, I just feel like I'm underperforming. I can feel that I'm not performing. Could I commit some time to actually be better with the warlock, to get good with the warlock? Yeah, I could commit the time, but that's a personal choice. I don't really want to spend that kind of time playing the warlock. I like the way the hunter moves. I like the bounce. I like the way the way I can get that character to react to environments. The fact that his jump is, in my opinion, far more controllable uh, than either the Titan or the Warlocks, and just the maneuverability. And it is true because it's the character. This is a character that's supposed to be maneuverable. So,
Let's see what we can do.
so we're going to go for one more rotator bounty. Way of the Trapper. See, this is what I'm talking about. This, it's not undoable, but it is so specific and it is so situational. You've got to set up targets like that. And this is not a class. This is not a test of class skill. This is a test of player skill. And a similar situation like this is the I think it's the flashbang grenade for the Titan. And that one is far more forgiving, specifically because the flashbang grenade does a significant amount of damage to enemy health. This is another one. This one here has been a thorn in everyone's ass that plays a hunter since the Guardian game started. I did find a way to complete this going into the Last Wish, using the wall to get to the Shirochi encounter, and then just jumping in, firing one tether bolt into the middle of the thralls, the taken thralls, jump up onto the planter pillar that's in the middle of the room, and then from there just start shooting tethers down into the group. And that's how I was able to complete that. And I got it done in 2 passes. First of all, being a Shirochi and being the raid, you can drop a raid banner so you can recharge your super fast. Uh, but after that one day, and of course I shared this with a lot of people that I knew, then I found out that but then other people were sharing it, and then all of a sudden now you can't do it. So it's like Bungie was like, nah. But this is a pain in the ass to get taken care of, so I don't do it. This is what's tilted me off of Void. I used to play Void all the time, and now it's like I can't look at that class and go, that's not a very efficient class. The Void class on the Hunter, the Way of the Trapper, and all that shit, not a very efficient class.
This is exactly what I
Solar
was
Super
thinking.
games, I could do that. I just need one more bounty. Let's go back into Mayhem. Actually, wait. Hold on a second.
Enjoy the game.
Since I'm here.
Time to fight, Guardian. What do you need?
Sir, yes, sir.
I know.
Probably should get the week Crucible bounties taken care of. Yeah, supers. Thank you. Come on. Oh, come on, Bungie. Don't be a jerk.
Sturdy as you are.
Precision final blows. That's really forgiving. See, now this is the kind of bounties you should get. They're activity driven, but they're not dependent upon any specific type of, weapon or tool. I don't have to get that with scout rifles or sniper rifles or my throwing knife or my shotgun or anything like that. That's a good bounty. This is a little bit on the more specific side, but it's trying to guide you into a different activity, and that's what a bounty should do. Bounties should guide you into different activities and not necessarily force you to play outside of your skills. Yes, it's always a good idea to improve your skills and to be as diverse as you possibly can, and maybe that's a lot of people's goals. But if that's not the way you're playing, that's like telling someone who is a big fan of horror films that they really ought to sit down and watch talking dog comedies, and more specifically talking dog romantic comedies. Not saying that a person who likes horror films wouldn't like a talking dog romantic comedy, but maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you can't stand the people who make talking dog romantic comedies, or maybe that genre for this last few years has been so pumped with a narrative that you're just like, I can't take any more of it. Am I watching a movie or attending a rally? And I'm using talking dog romantic comedies as an analogy for something else in Star Wars. Okay, Star Wars. I'm not a fan of the last 3 Star Wars films, and I'll tell you why. Because I never feel like I went to a movie. I was not entertained. My mind was not opened up to a new perspective, because the narrative, the platform that they pushed on everybody through those films, it felt more like I was attending a town hall meeting or a rally than it felt like I was actually going to a movie theater. And I don't want to go to a movie theater to be part of somebody's political speech, or debate. If I want to watch debate, I'll go watch debate. There's plenty of channels and streams to tune in to listen to politicians argue back and forth about who's more wrong than the other one. So guiding a person into a new activity, it's still kind of like you shouldn't make that shouldn't be something, okay? But getting precision kills. Okay, yeah, you want to get precision kills. That's valuable and everything. That's what bounties should be doing. Bounties should be training. It shouldn't be, well, you never know till you try. It should be training. Okay, get melee kills, get super kills, get precision shot kills, but pick stuff that is fundamental to all activities. Don't say, get melee kills with your Arc Strider, or get melee kills with your Sunbreaker, or Sentinel. It shouldn't be like that. It should just be like, get melee kills. How about stringing? Can you string 3 melee kills together in one life? Oh, you can? Okay, how about 5? I mean, this is what the triumphs are for. When we go into the triumphs here. Like, for instance, this one here. I just got this one this afternoon. I didn't even know this was a thing. As an Arc Strider, get kills with flux grenades. This is where you shouldn't be looking at your triumphs to indicate where your bounties should be. Okay? If I want to go for the triumph, I'm not a triumph collector, by the way. I used to be back in Destiny 1. I wanted to fully complete the game. I did. I never got to the lighthouse, though. I will admit that. That was okay. I was okay without it, too. Because, honestly, I can't tell you how many Guardians I killed with an Adept Summoner in their hands. At any range. At every range. Even 1VX. I was able to, just mow them out. Because every gun has its answer. Every tool, every build has its own answer. Every threat has an answer. It's the terminology we use in Magic the Gathering. I present you with a threat or a challenge, you have an answer. If you don't have an answer for it, then I win the fight. Um, and that's just game theory in general. But so yeah, the Guardian games and their overly specific bounties, the weight of bounties and the activities, um, the fact that they included laurels, I think, is the one thing that really was the complete detriment to the game. Getting golds and silvers and bronze, that's fine. That's all within the theme. But silvers shouldn't have been about laurels. You know, you get bronze if you get this many kills or perform this activity this many times. You get silvers if you perform this many more kills or get that many more activities. And then you get golds if you get this many more kills and get this many more activities. And here's the thing, bronze should count assists. Silvers can be a mix of assists and your own personal kills. And then golds have to be kills that you actually got yourself. And it all counts. It's all cumulative. So if you got, like, say, 20 kills in bronze and silver, then those 20 kills should count towards your gold. So you're progressing all three metals at once. And I think if they did that, it might have been a slightly more balanced representation of the classes. Personally, I would have then seen Warlocks on top. I think a lot of people would have seen Warlocks leading this match. It's not just because Titan players are more committed. I think it's just the fact that, you know, a lot of the other player classes, a lot of the other players are looking at those classes and going, this is a pain in the ass to do with this class. And it's personal tilt. Oh god, he just jumped around. See what I'm talking about. I hate the super.
You're in the lead.
So where is he? See, that's what I don't like about this super. The depth of field is so variable. Honestly, I don't think super should go into third person. It's a first person shooter and it should stay that way. Watch this. See? Now I got caught in his tether, but look at that. That's
They just took the
not
lead.
happening. There are some guys who are very, very good with the Night Stalker, whatever that thing he is, the knife blade guy. You can tell how little I appreciate it because I'm not even taking the time to learn it. Oh, really? Come on. Used to be able to shatter that. He's just hanging backfields, sniping people with his bow. That's great. Good for him. Do I want to keep engaging it? Yeah, because I'm a stubborn fuck. Because if he doesn't get protected by another... Oh, okay, never mind. We have Harry Potter here. Fuck me. Tell us a shit lobby because all those are not. Look at that. See how it disappears?
5 minutes.
See that? That's somebody fucking with the network connection in there. I don't know who it is. Fucking don't care. You know. It's like I order fucking eggs and potatoes, and my potatoes arrive, you know, soggy and cold, and my eggs are running under, and you know. That's just like, I don't give a fuck who made it, I want it better. Wow, this is just not my match. Fuck. Somebody on the enemy team's doing some fun, so good for them. You know what that means. Oh, Jesus. Well, I got something at least.
Rise from this loss and fight again.
I just have to cast my super, don't I? Yep, there you go,
Two
see?
fire teams of guardians head to head with no limits on their life. Someone was bound to lose.
Well, everybody has to lose. Your games are zero sums. There's got to be a winner. There's got to be a loser. There's never, even games that end in a draw, they go into extra innings. Well, that's a lie. I have only been in half a dozen or so games that ended in draws, and it's mostly in the competitive list. And I'm telling you that it could just go right down to, like, you could take it down to, which team dealt the most damage. Wait, I thought Mythic was the upper limit. Oh, I guess not. Very well. Did I get silver already? I think I did. Let's see. Yeah, we're just doing bounties and crucible. Alright, so we're just gonna get Destructo. This is a solar super bounty. Okay, so that's why. Okay. Let's keep it focused here. So how do I know when I've been playing too long? When I start losing focus about what it is I'm doing and why. That's typically when I'll either go into a different activity, or I'll go to a different game, or I'll just, do something else altogether. Well, that's what a different activity is, actually, but whatever. So, I don't know. What do you guys think about Guardian games? I know a lot of people thought that was really cool. I think the lack of pinnacle gear in the activity was something of a turn down for me. It would have been nice to, as one of the weeklies, get a really good piece of gear. Nothing really stood out for me. I mean, it's not difficult, to provide some kind of an interest. I mean, I'm trying to get armor that has a higher stat value. That's a 66. That's a 62. And I know if I did the raid, I'd probably get a whole lot more out of this. And I know if I bought Shadowkeep and did the Shadowkeep content, I'd probably get a whole lot more better armor pieces out of that. I've decided that I had made a choice not to buy Shadowkeep, more out of a, not really of a principle thing, but just out of a, why do I need this? I got Forsaken, and Forsaken was fun. Shadowkeep didn't offer me anything that was enticing or attractive enough to want to actually. That's actually not bad, but I don't like the gun. No, don't care. I should be working on shotgun kills here. Let's do that. And if we're going to do that, let's go for this. I mean, well, run around with a stupid... There we go. Okay. I thought Mythic was really the... This is what I'm talking about. People are on, they're playing, but I thought by now somebody would hit me up for an invite. Not yet. They're probably doing their Guardian games. Why can't we do that together? Oh, because they're all playing Titans and Warlocks. They don't want to play with Hunters. That's the other thing, too, that I didn't like about the Guardian games, was that, yeah, it's a competition, but it's always a competition. Even in PvE, it's a competition. People are always trying to out-super you, trying to out-shoot you, trying to out-grenade you, out-melee you, trying to out-relic you. Um, it's just, Destiny is, it's kind of weird because Destiny is one of those games that it's like, it's supposed to be cooperative, but you're actually really always competitive. And it is an exceptionally competitive game. Um, Even in its PvE content is highly competitive because there's always somebody measuring and weighing and trying to make sure that their PP is bigger than yours. Um, and I'm, yeah, fine. Go ahead. Do what makes you feel complete in your day. That's not my perspective. I want to play the content. I want to enjoy the challenges, the pretty pictures, the flashing lights. You know, I play the game because I want to be amazed and I want to feel, a sense of discovery and wonder. I don't want to have to try to um, staple my cock to the floor to do it. I don't want to feel like I need to grind endless hours to feel any measure of completeness to it. Um, you know,
Do you hear that?
it should be
It's
something
not the
that you
sky
can
falling.
can
It's
acquire organically. Oh,
mayhem.
I made a bad choice. I put in 2 energy slots. This is going to be challenging.
Double down.
Yeah, I need to fix that. I can't do that. We're not getting shotgun kills in this matchup. Let's just go back. We're good. Good. It's long map grenade. And did I stick anything? Nope. Ooh, whoa. I killed him though. We have a potato on our team. Swift Rogers 15. Come on, man. Check your shit when you're dead. Well, actually, you know what? You know what he's really trying to do? He's trying to change weapons. Or check his bounties. And, wow, not if that was a Nova Bomb, I could have totally cross-mapped it, but that's not a Nova Bomb, so. See, that's the thing, is that you can't oh, Jesus, really, man? Really? Oh, what? Wait, what? Okay, so we're one down already. That's, come on. Hello, tractor cannon. Fuck yeah. He's probably doing the catalyst. Is there a catalyst? I don't think there's a catalyst. He's probably just having fun. Ah. So much power ammo. So much power ammo. Can I hold on to it for a while? Let's find out. Let's find out. I didn't realize there was to be so much power ammo. I probably could have done power ammo. Ow. And I didn't get the kill because somebody else was doing more damage than me. Which is bullshit. Oh, fuck off. But I got hit with a shotgun. It's probably a tractor cannon.
5 minutes. Could go your way. Could go theirs.
It's not going to go anyway because people are cheating.
You gained the lead.
Pup, 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 pup. I like this carbine.
They have the lead, but the match isn't over.
Everybody likes baby kangaroo. Did I kill it? No. Of course I didn't kill it. Whee! For reals? Wow, tractor cannon defeats sword guard. Good to note. See what I mean? If I was a warlock, I could cross map my super. Do I want to play a warlock just because of that? No, not at all. Now, probably asking yourself, why am I failing so hard? Because I'm tired. I'm bored.
Drag them back.
I really am. And I'm pretty sure a couple of guys in this lobby are doing shenanigans. You know, somewhere. Is this tractor cannon guy? No. Is this tractor cannon guy? No. Have I given up on this match?
You're defeated.
Yeah.
Fight again. Persistence is key.
Do I want to stay in this lobby? No. Ooh, that's a different looking gun. The Premonition. Where do you get this from? Interesting. Is that one of the sundial guns?
Someone was bound to lose. Make sure it's them next time.
No, this is supposed to be a moon gun. Huh. Pretty cool. Again, Shadowkeep. Not interested because the content is just not appealing. Is there a way? Is there a possibility that I could get better gear out of it? Yeah. Do I feel that pay to progress is fair? Don't really care. Everybody bitches and whines about pay to... How did I get booted out of the lobby? Everybody bitches and whines about pay to win. Or pay to play. You gotta understand, before home console was a thing for me, I went to arcades and I dropped $20 a weekend to play. So... that was a lot. I didn't really play $20 a weekend. It was more like $20 a month. But then home console came in, and that was pretty much, you know, I was like, yeah, I could buy once and pay and play for as long as I feel like it, and it was great. But then now even offline game, even player one games have, you know, payable content to support the developers' efforts. I don't think Destiny's a bad game. I don't think Destiny's a poorly designed game. I just think there are certain concepts they tried out that really shouldn't have been tried out. They should have been accepting of the fact that what they did, I think what they did in Destiny 1 was perfect. I think it was perfectly fine. But, you know, there are many others out there who would be like, no, it wasn't all that good. Huh. Doesn't even completely... Okay. But that's alright. Just a little bit of a gap in there. I'm fucking around with the Lego right now. Because, like I said, I'm bored. So I like games like Conan Exiles and Minecraft because they're like a box of Legos. You can play it any way you want, and you're still having a good time. Oh, that's bizarre shit. Now, I've been noticing that with lobbies lately, where it's like it drops down to 3, then all of a sudden it jumps up to 12. And to me, that looks like shenanigans happening. Because, see, there's nobody in my lobby yet. There we go. And look at my connection. It's just fucking crap. Oh, no. Oh, man. I used to like Crucible so much, Destiny 2. I wasn't too much of a player of it in Destiny 1. I was neither a fan nor a detractor of Crucible in Destiny 1. I didn't do it because I didn't feel like it was something worth my effort. And again, it's about the rewards. guys. This is the last bit. I should be able to get gold in this match. Can we get gold in this match? Let me see. I just have to focus on the
Mayhem.
one way or another. It just takes 9 more bodies. Actually, wait, did I already get the bounty done? No. I mean, I could do that in a PvE experience. It's a race, Guardian. Crucible or daily bounties. Who's gonna win?
No cowardice in hiding until you're supercharged.
But I'll know.
See it. I'll see it every time.
Not from me, buddy. Whoops. Blech. Yeah, we did. Fuck, how'd we lose the lead? We were shredding there for a few seconds, quite literally. I'll tell you how we lost the lead. Shenanigans.
One. 3 opponents down.
Now, see? What the hell? Alright, I don't want Shax to get upset about me not throwing grenades, so there, grenade. This guy's just like endless. Well, at least we found a battleground. Somebody will fart in the jar and oh my lords. Panic man here. Oh, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
I bet they didn't expect that.
I can't even hear what he said. I have my volume on my headset turned down a little bit. Just because this match mode can get super fucking loud. Use the force, Hawko. See, now this is I don't know. I think Mayhem is fun. I like Mayhem. Actually, this is a pretty fun map. Oh, Crucible wins. See? That should tell you something right there. Which means all could get bounties. Right there.
That in my phone. 5 minutes.
No?
Could go your way. Could be
Come on, what the hell?
I can feel that in my phone.
Okay, I'm murdering people, but the bounty didn't come up. At least I didn't see it, so... How are we fucking trailing? Come on. I'm not nearly as committed to fucking winning as some of you guys should be, and I'm doing, like, enough, I think. Oh, the bounty doesn't count because I didn't get the kill. Or no, I didn't claim it yet. That's why. Alright, so let's go claim it. I'm so sorry. See what I mean? I just get stuck in the moment. That's what binging is. It's fun. It's having fun. Contacting Disney servers. Because your life is shit. Oh, we defeated? We got defeated? What the fuck? How did we get defeated? We should not have lost. Please don't beat me on board. I better not be on the top. I better not be on the top. Oh, come on! I mean, logically speaking, we should have had way better.
Ask
How?
yourself,
Wait,
did I
what?
throw all the grenades I could?
Okay, so I had one more kill than their top guy, and they got one more kill than our third tier guy. Oh, that what? How did we lose? I'm not sure what. Okay, I gotta look at that board again. I can't. I'm trying to wrap my brain around how our team lost when kill for kill we had this. We had the same numbers of kills. I must have seen something wrong. Come on, let's get out of the lobby. Oh God, fix your fucking shit, Bungie. But the thing that's wrong with Bungie, the things that I find wrong with Destiny are all the mechanical stuff. Other than that, it's the communities. Okay, so bottom guy is 4 for 4. Second bottom guy is 7 to 7, 9 to 9. All right, we're one less than their third place. The same at the 12th, and then we're one more than their top board. So that's 12, 20, 38. And that's 10, 20, 30, 40. So we had more supers than them. I don't understand it. It must be by damage? So kills... But how do they have 127 kills? Am I not seeing something here? Each of us defeated opponents. How does that work out? How do they have 15 more kills than us? Okay, I'm going to screen cap this because I'm not trying to go. I'm not trying to pull a Florida and you know. I'm not trying to pull a Bush here and say I want to recount and stuff. I mean, I'm looking at the damage output numbers too. So that's confusing. Let's see, 5, 10, 19. That's 20. He has 20 total streaks. We got 12, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so they have more streaks than we did. Multi kills. That's 2. That's 8. That's 10. That's 15. All right, so they had more multi kills. So that must have been it. But that's like weird. I don't know. These numbers make no sense to me. I'll have to double check. We'll test again with a different lobby. But in the meantime, I'm going to the tower. And I've been jabbering for about an hour now, and I'm going to take a break. But I'm going to go show you guys just why Guardian Games was so epic to everybody. Sarcasm. This is the part that's really kind of... wish it'd be like a mini game. That was a game I played. I can't remember it. I think it was like way back in PlayStation 1. Where, as it was loading the next level, you got to play like a mini game. Because it was a flying game like this, but you could like shoot stuff. You know, like traveling from one level to the next or from one world to the next actually was a mini game that you could play, and it didn't do anything. It didn't count towards your experience or your score or anything like that. It wasn't like a secret trophy there or anything. It was just something for you to do other than stare at psychedelic pictures. No, I like the pretty pictures, trust me. um, but to be fair, you know, this is a good time to get up and go take a piss. I can check my phone. Let's see what we got going on here. Hey. Oops. Good morning, Mary. What is this? That was cool.
Underway.
That's funny. Ooh, Zen moment on a pulse rifle. No. Now, this means is my inventory full? No. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop off the medals, and you're gonna see why hunters were like, oh yeah, we totally want to win this. Uh huh. Okay, well, let's take a look at those pieces of armor. Every class can benefit. Anyone can benefit from a good piece of armor. Um, but I got Errant Knight from Crucible, and that's not even close to what I want. Hunters really look for the right type of armor. I don't think that we're more strategic or tactical, but I think as players, as a player community, because each of the classes do kind of have a core to their to their playstyle. Now, even if you play all three classes equally, there's going to be one that you can wrap your head around a whole lot better than the others. Just bear with me, all right? I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm not trying to say you're wrong. I'm just saying that, in my experience, the players that I've been running into, they all say the same. I play the same I play three characters, but yeah, I main blah 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 because they get around to it.
The traveler will always triumph over the darkness. I know it.
So this more or less wraps up my Guardian games. I am not interested in doing any more. Obviously, I'm not going to play my Titan because there's no point. Um, so thankfully, tomorrow morning it's all over. We have Iron Banner to look forward to. I'll be back on for that. If you happen to see this before then, give me a shout out, and I will do what I can to make sure I leave my fire team open so that you can join me if you're playing on PlayStation 4. You find me as Artist Poet, and I do not cross platform, so that's all there is to that. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and leave some comments. Leave a like if you feel like it. Subscribe if you want to listen to me, drone on again about my opinions on gaming in general, the community, the meta, the mechanics, all that kind of fun stuff. And yeah, stay safe out there, but do have some fun. This has been Spinfoil TV, and I've been your host, Hako.